Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I got my coffee in the morning, I got my snacks. I'm good. I'm good. Day 17. Um, yeah, guys, day 17. I've been here before, if you guys have been watching my journey, I've the past two relapses I had was what, around day 20. But right now, I've been I just been maintaining, you know what I'm saying? Still going strong. I do have some updates, but I don't really know if I want to share my personal updates right now. You know what I mean? Cause and also, I don't normally watch my videos, but if I say, you know what I'm saying, that phrase, bro, just type in the comments and just make fun of me, cause I do be saying that a lot, but now I'm conscious about this in this video, so I'm gonna try to refrain as much of me saying that phrase. So, but yeah, guys, feel free to make. Yeah, guys, I hope y'all doing well. I hope y'all are really, are on top of it, staying focused, staying aligned, staying in tune to the frequency that you hold. Just remembering that frequency, that energy that you're retaining is energy, guys. It's sexual energy. It's that force that drives the opposite sex to be attracted to you. Now, yes, that energy, you know what I'm saying? I said it again, bro. Whatever, whatever. Look, that energy that you're holding, that you're not releasing, yes, it can feel so frustrating to hold on to that energy and not being able to channel it or release it in a way that, that you see, that you feel like you need to. Like, you know what I mean? Like, guys, releasing is not the answer. I'm telling you guys, releasing is not the answer. And it took me a minute to realize, oh, excuse me, my bad. It took me a minute to realize how I can utilize this energy. Before, I used to just really just go out and do stuff and just like expend my energy on just physical activities. But now I realize there's different avenues, guys. You can, if you like doing art, you can do art, guys. You know what I'm saying? If you like to study, use that energy to study. Like, that's all I'm saying. Um, and I also had a topic I wanted to talk to you guys about, but you know me, guys. You know me. I don't I don't be jotting down the topics I want to talk about on my notes and stuff. So I just be forgetting. But bear with me, guys. If it comes up, just know I'm gonna be talking about it. If it comes up here on this video, I'm finna talk about it. But right now I can't remember, and you know what I'm saying? I said it again. Look, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm an unk. I'm stuck in my ways. I just be me. I'm trying to be more corporate, but my personality kind of defeats that. However, it's still not gonna stop me from sharing my knowledge, sharing my experience, sharing my wisdom, and just my journey with you guys. Um, Look, let me know how you guys are doing. If you guys are struggling, comment down below. Tell me what you guys want to know. If you guys want to talk about sexual dynamics, I could talk about sexual dynamics right now, right? So speaking of the frequency that you guys are retaining within yourself through semen retention. Now, guys, everything is energy. And energy isn't limited to just physical. It's also spiritual. It's your mental thoughts. It's the words you speak. It's the emotion that's residing in you. That's all energy, guys. Remember that. You know, and that sexual energy that you're retaining, that life force, that creative flow, that's in your body, that's what's making the opposite sex attracted to you. Um, Now it's okay, like guys, I be yearning, right? I be yearning. Lord knows I be yearning. However, once you stop asking, once you stop asking why, then you'll start to earn. You know, once you take out the why, think about it. Yearning. Take out the why. Take out the question. Why am I feeling like this? Why do I have to go through this? Why? Take out the why, the letter Y in yearn, and you'll earn it. You'll earn it through your persistence. You'll earn it through preservation. You'll earn it through faith because you believe in yourself and you will be rewarded for it. Like, this is something that it's hard to intellectualize because it's not meant to be, this journey is not meant to be studied. This is not meant to be conceptualized. It's meant to be lived. And the things that I'm saying, the benefits that comes with it will seem pseudo, will seem like placebo until you actually walk the walk. You could be an outsider observing the people who do this, and you're not going to get the same experience as the one being observed because they're living it. They're firsthand. They're like a first person. They have a first person perspective in their life. Not only that, but also their emotional charges are going through the experience. So they have a well-rounded experience of what it's like to experience the benefits. So, but until then, stuff like this is not gonna make sense, guys. Because right now, the longer streaks I go on, the more I'm gonna stop talking about fleshly, worldly stuff, and I'm gonna be speaking more in a spiritual language, guys. And if you guys have no grasp in some terminologies I use and how I tie up abstract concepts in how this works with spiritual terminology, then guys, I'll try my best to just kind of explain it the best way I can. However, that will slow me down a little bit, but at the same time, I'm just here to help, you know? So, yeah, guys, that sexual dynamic part is literally, guys, you can, the energy does not lie. That's the bottom line. Energy does not lie. It's you can look at someone and know if they have energy or not. Like, let's be real. You can look at someone and see if they're drained. You can look at someone and see if they're tired. You can look at someone if they didn't get enough sleep. You know, it'll show. They won't really be able to hide it. And some people might be able to hide it, but when it's time for action, they flop. Why? Because they don't have that reserve in them to actually put it in motion. You know what I mean? So that's what attracts the opposite sex. If you're a guy, is they can sense that, oh, this guy has energy. He can do this if he wants to right now. You know, it also builds a mystery. It also shows the opposite sex that you have restraint, you have control. You know, you also have experience. because guys who aren't able to alchemize or just transmute their sexual energy, they're bound to be stuck in their old patterns, their old ways. You know, it's a habit that they can't break out of. It's a cycle, right? And that breeds hatred towards the opposite sex if they are not able to attain what they want in their current reality. But guys, we move in faith, right? As a born again, like, well, I don't know who watches my video, but like, if you're a born again, guys, you have to know that we we're not we're living in the spirit now. We're not living in the flesh. You know, if we're living in the flesh, then we're bound by law. We're living in spirit, and we move in grace. You know what I mean? So when I start speaking in a spiritual term, just know I'm not speaking from the flesh point of view. All right? I'm talking in the spirit, because God is in the spirit. So we must worship him in the spirit. We must recognize him in the spirit. Guys, this is all biblical, guys. Like, I'm not making this up. But yeah, that's just a little touch on the sexual dynamic part. I could really go in depth with it, but for now, I want you guys to get to be on a level where you understand the value, the sacredness of your sexual energy. Because if you don't have a ground foundation and understanding of that gift from God, yes, I'm saying your seed is a gift from God. That's not, bro, that's not yours. You know, you don't make that by yourself. That's, if you understand everything is from God, guys. Even your seed, even that energy that it gives you. You know what I mean? So, guys, I just want you guys to have a firm groundation. Did I say groundation? Groundation, guys. Ground foundation, right? Like, bro, just have that understanding, that baseline, so I'm able to elevate and talk about other higher perspective, higher concepts, right? But as of right now, if we don't have this, if we're not on the same page, then you're not gonna be able to grasp what I'll be talking about in the future. So as of right now, though, you know what I mean? Let's just stay on topic. Make sure everyone knows and have a baseline of what it is, and we can move along accordingly. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, I just want to retouch on the subject I talked about recently, and yeah, guys, and I'm really hoping the thing I want to talk about would come back up, because it's something a lot of people kind of brush off, and it's really one of the key components to having a successful, healthy journey and a mindset, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just here to update you guys. Day 17. Let me know down below what day you guys are on. If you guys relapse, you know what I mean? Take your time to really just hone in and like understand what you've learned from that relapse before you get back up. Don't rush into it. Just really, think about it, reflect on it, and have a deeper understanding, deeper inner knowing of what caused it, how you go about it, and all that good stuff. All right, guys. But yeah, it's bothering me how I can't think about how I forget the topic I was gonna talk about. But I'm so used to just turning on the camera and just freestyling a topic I want to talk about. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in with me. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said it again. Oh, just make fun of me. I don't really care. Much love. I'm gonna be dropping another video. Um, I know I'll be dropping for sure next week on day 2021, something like that. Cause yeah, that's for some reason that's the part that I've been relapsing on, is on like day 20 something. But guys, we can it's let's I don't let's I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. But all right, guys, that's it for now. I love y'all. Keep going.